Bahrain, a name that resonates with history, culture, and innovation. Nestled in the heart of the Arabian Gulf, this nation has been crossroad of civilizations for millennia. From its ancient Dilmun heritage to its vibrant modern identity, Bahrain's story is one of resilience, diversity, and evolution.
In this documentary, we will delve into the essence of Bahraini culture, the past, the present, the future, a tapestry woven with threads of tradition and modernity. We will discover this through the lens of our four pioneers who will walk us through the culture of Bahrain.
We will meet Abbas al Mosawi, one of the most famous artists of Bahrain and the Gulf, known internationally for his art and peace projects developed since 1991. He has been everywhere, placing his country on the cultural map.
We will then be greeted by Hussein al-Naami, a younger artist who joined Bahrain's art industry recently. He links tradition and modernity through his colorful palette and is always keen to share his journey and ideas with others.
Later on, as we walk on the local bustling streets, we will fall upon Gamal Shaheen and his traditional family business Al Darwas Antiques. The carpenter is known nationally for his incredible work in the restoration of Muharrat, specifically for his huge traditional doors sprinkled with intricate man-made designs.
Finally, we will enter the CERN of Bahrain at the heart of Muharrat, presented by scientist Dr. Mohammed. His goal is to make Bahrain the center of science in the Middle East, placing the country on the international stage as it develops scientific communication with the most famous center of nuclear science in the world.
As we discuss the past, the present, and the future with these four inspiring men, we discover the spirit of Bahrain, a nation that embraces change while honoring tradition. Join us while we embark on this journey, where the sands of time meet the tides of tomorrow.
To understand Bahrain's soul, one must first see it through the eyes of its artists. Abbas al Musawi, a celebrated painter, has spent decades capturing the essence of Bahrain's culture on countless surfaces. His work is a living archive of Bahrain's stories, traditions, and aspirations.
Born in 1952, Abbas al-Mosawi grew up in a family rich in artistic heritage, with poets, musicians, and writers in his lineage. His father's fascination with photography and Kulthum's music instilled in him an admiration for visual and auditory arts, while his mother's nurturing presence inspired his creative expression and appreciation for women. Later, he pursued art studies in Egypt. During his travels around the world, he embraced Impressionism as a style, earning the title Monet of the Gulf.
And still people they like this style. This is cool. The impressionist style is more colorful, more light.
Nevertheless, while embracing ideas from his international exposure, Abbas remained deeply connected to his culture.
In the Gulf here, see the light is so strong. In the winter you feel for it. But that's why when you see the green, when you see the color, when you see the landscape, it's it give an energy, it give a feeling. That's why I have a big collector of my work from all around the world.
His childhood experiences in Bahrain left a lasting impression on him. Determined to highlight his country's rich heritage, he often looked back to the old days growing up in the Naim neighborhood. Through his art, he captured the natural beauty of the area, the nearby beach, bustling markets, and the vibrant sound of shipbuilders and the lively atmosphere of the harbor.
However, this era of Bahrain has passed. Abbas reflects on how urban development has transformed the landscape he once knew. The nostalgia for a simpler, more natural environment influences his art, as he seeks to capture and preserve the essence of the past, despite the rapid changes of modern life. His work serves as a poignant reminder of the beauty and cultural richness of Bahrain's heritage, highlighting the contrast between the past and the present.
You see it with the rich of cultures from the past and from until today.
In Bahrain's constant modernization, Abbas has built his own sanctuary, his home, his studio, which were precisely designed by the artist, serving as a peaceful retreat.
Welcome to my studio. Come with my garden, with paradise, with love. This is your home. See, if you come to my garden, you feel for the farm, you feel for the nature, for the greenery, for the beauty of lighting.
Surrounded by a lush green garden, Abbas has filled this garden with great amounts of colorful and vibrant artworks, which bring life back into Bahrain.
For a while, he shifted his focus to current issues in the 1990s when the Gulf region was suffering turbulence. He founded the Art and Peace Project in 1991. It consisted of bringing children from all around the world together to paint for peace.
We sing that song, peace, la paix, paz, happying.
His mission statement, "We are nothing without our past, and to make it worth living in this world for our children and grandchildren, we have to take care of our planet in peace and in an environmentally friendly way of life."
CNN World Report. An artist from Bahrain is also trying to promote peace by putting his creativity to good use. He's aiming for support from around the world for a massive painting project. Bahrain TV reports.
The latest activity in the Peace 2000 project is a painting for peace. More than 1,000 fingerprints have already been stamped on the Peace 2000 painting. A drawing board was put up on a stand during the 8th International Book Fair in Bahrain recently, and people were invited to leave their fingerprints in different colors on the board to make the painting. The artist behind the idea, Abbas al-Musawi, hopes to collect the imprints of thousands of supporters for his project from around the world and put the boards together to create a massive painting. The project itself, Peace 2000, was launched at the Bahrain Art Society in 1993, when there were only 2,000 days left for the year 2000. It involves holding peace workshops in various countries around the world and collecting a total of 2,000 peace paintings. The fingerprints are testimony to all the people of the world that those involved in the project had promised to promote and maintain peace in everything they do. The imprint represents their commitment to the preservation of peace.
I would like to send the world a message about, through art, about peace and harmony. I wish that peace comes every year and there were no harm things outside.
Plans are in the making for a major celebration on completing the project in Bahrain at the turn of the century next to the Tree of Life. With one more fingerprint on the painting, this is an extra vote for a lifelong commitment. From Bahrain Television, I'm Nada Mohammed for the CNN World Report.
Each artist, we want them to concentrate on one of this subject, to show it us through art, when you say art, by paint, by sculpture, by music, and at least we want to send this message through Bahrain, through Peace Project, and we get support from the government, all society, and from the people who believe on our messages. A call from Moscow, in Astankina Tower. We've been in Canada, China, India, Taj Mahal, everywhere. They respect the concept, art, mix it with the peace, and the kids is working there for.
His immense contributions have placed Bahrain on the global artistic map, but Abbas's ambitions go beyond. He dreams of creating an island for peace, a museum for peace, and a house for peace in every country, starting with Bahrain. He hopes to make Bahrain the first true ambassador for peace, a role model for other countries to follow. He envisions the country as a beacon for peace, inspiring others to embrace unity and understanding.
As Bahrain evolves, so too does its art. While Abbas al-Musawi has been a cornerstone in Bahrain's artistic heritage, a new generation of artists is emerging to carry on the torch. Artists like Hussein al Noaimi are redefining the borders of creativity, blending tradition with modernity.
Unlike Abbas, Hussein al-Naimi was the first in his family to pursue a full-time career in art. Interestingly, he pursued his career in art later on in life, making his journey more motivational and unconventional.
Since 2009, without any formal artistic education, Hussein Naimi has explored various mediums, teaching himself different approaches to the arts, using YouTube tutorials and Google searches, embodying the spirit of self-driven creativity.
Mainly, I actually start my art with a lot of technique, but throughout my whole experience, I discovered that I'm in love with the wood and acrylic paint.
A huge contribution to this discovery was his experience during COVID, teaching him the importance of keeping clear and focused goals.
What happened in 2020? Everything shut down. I was sitting at home. After 3-4 months, my wife, she lost her job. So now we become no source of income, zero. So it was, to me, is like crazy. What can I do right now? There's nothing I can do outside. That drove me to a very, very severe anxiety. That have made my life shift. I love talking, I love joking. To a person not sleeping, not talking, suddenly crying, suddenly I go to the hospital for no reasons. That make my wife a little bit shake up, like what's going on, she doesn't know. She directed me to some person, which is, she is now involved with them. They have very interesting method called VMG, value, mind, and goal. So value is like who you are, what do you love to do in your life, what do you want to present to others. And mind is basically they teach us the technique of how we control the thoughts, how these emotions, how it come. And then the G, which is the goal. What do you want to achieve from what you're doing? If you ask me about my art, I want to become one of the greatest artists who be known with these colors and the wood. And I want to make this gallery bigger, of course. And we want to host and guide anyone who have any sort of value to help them up to become who they are and understand themselves.
COVID was a challenging time for Hussein, leading him to uncover the transformative power of psychology. His passion for this field reflects the evolving mindset in Bahrain. His wife, Tanvi, a former air hostess, also embraced this change and chose to dedicate her life to the study of psychology, highlighting the cultural transformation.
I have this beautiful podcast on Spotify, which is called the Envision Podcast Understanding Mind and Purpose. What my initiative is all about is trying to find out or helping individuals find their purpose in life.
But their journey didn't stop there. Together, Tanvi and Hussein decided to unite their passions in monthly workshops, blending art and psychology to share an inspiring message about the power of the mind and the importance of purpose. While embracing a modern and global perspective, Hussein remains deeply rooted in his culture, choosing to blend Bahraini traditions with influences from other cultures. This approach reflects the idea of Bahrain evolving alongside the rest of the world. He specifically focuses on the power and universality of music, using his art to celebrate its unique ability to connect and resonate with people across diverse backgrounds.
The music connect us. Music is, even though it is within the east or west, we all have we use the music to express our emotions. So one day I was reading about the blues, and I know blues is a sad music and heartbreaking. And then I was reading an article and website through the Ministry of Culture, and they describe the famous salt as the blues of Arab. And so when I look at different variety of instruments and the rhythm of the music, but all of them is there to express themselves in certain way. So there is a music for happiness, there's a music for sadness, music just for relaxation. That when it come to me is saying, why should I not make a fusion of a music on art?
Consider his piece James Brown Fusion Samri, where Hussein depicts the legendary American godfather of soul, Brown, with a daft drummer and a Samri dancer, representing traditional Saudi music. Like soul music, Samri is rooted in strong rhythmic patterns that convey profound emotions. Through this fusion, Hussein brilliantly illustrates the universality of music and its emotional expression, showcasing his ability to blend traditional perspectives with a global outlook. With this TikTok video is a snippet of music that Hussein recently discovered. Just like in his painting, it blends James Brown's soul music with the traditional rhythms of Samri.
And I was really kind of like saying, wow, it's not only me who is have the same thought. Somebody he done the same thought on music itself. I did it on art.
Alongside exploring cultural similarities, Hussein also dives into pressing current issues. He passionately advocates for the need to save our planet, integrating this concern into his art through the medium itself. His work serves as a reminder of the intersection between creativity and environmental responsibility.
All my wood is recycled, so it's not like brand new wood I go to purchase it. It's a recycling wood, and these recycle either I pick it up from dumpsters or in the street or over somebody who's selling the recycled wood. But mainly the one I really love, which is very rare I can find, is the driftwood. So what I do is just I go every time to the sea and I look at the wood here and there and I collect it. And the reason I'm in love with it is because the wood is itself, it's a textures and life. So it's a piece of something in earth.
While continuously using recycled wood, Hussein shifted his focus to subjects more deeply connected to his culture and Bahrain's history. Unlike Abbas, who concentrated on contemporary issues of his time, Hussein, driven by a curiosity for his origins, dived into his past.
His name Ahmed Al Jumeiri, who actually used to sing some of the Fan Sot musics as well, and he have uh, like adopt, I will say that this kind of movement that we have to start uh, revolve these things. So this is where it come. I said, yeah, why not? I should do something, and I want to start actually looking at the stories of the pearl divers. I felt I'm connecting because of the pain and the suffer they go through to collect the pearl.
Yet, he isn't stopping there. He now shifts his focus to the activities on the soil of Bahrain.
Because I believe everything is connected. If people who they work in the land is not doing what they're doing, of course that the pearl diving will not be as well exist, because there are people who made the boats, the food we have in the ship.
However, Hussein's goal isn't just about diving back into the past.
The drop is actually one of my abstract techniques. I decide to blend it, add it onto my art, just to keep it from purity traditional to make it a little bit modern.
The blend of these two techniques, linking past and present together, is meant
Tell other people that this is our traditional, this is our past, this is how we become where we are right now.
With the construction of futuristic buildings, it is important for Bahrainis to embrace the beauty of their culture.
I like the changes is happening to put us in the map, but there is some simplicity, the uniqueness of the past. Now it's happening and they develop it in Muharrak, the houses and this. Yeah, I think this is nice, and if we see it in many different areas of Bahrain, it will look, yeah, modern but traditional.
As Hussein mentioned, the country recognized the importance of preserving its tradition and culture, leading to the initiation of large-scale projects aimed at restoring Bahrain's rich heritage.
One of the government's initiatives was to restore the former capital of Bahrain, Muharraq, which was known as the heart of the global pearling trade.
In the early 1930s, after the discovery of the oil, the pearl industry as well as the spirits of the people in Old Muharraq have quickly declined. Therefore, people have left Old Muharraq to find better job opportunities.
In the early 2000s, Sheikh Maya al-Khalifa was determined to re-establish the communal spirit in Muharraq. To do so, she established projects with the help of banks, partnerships, and local businesses. One of these local family ventures is Al Darwasa Antique, owned by the renowned carpenter Gamal Shaheen.
Mostly Ministry of Culture. They give the work for us mostly. We have lot of project in Muharraq. Most of the project in Muharraq I have done it. Mostly the doors and the windows and mashrabiyas. And I have repaired the old tradition work before.
One of the greatest achievements of Gamal Shaheen was this door, which took him 3 months to build and happens to be the biggest door in Bahrain.
Since I am 6 to 7 years old, I start working with my family. This is family work. It comes from the family. It's a line from the family. It's go by one, my grandfather, then my father, then my big brothers, and it's come to me. And my uncle, we have three uncles. They are working. They are doing the old buses. They bring the chassis from outside, and my family build the the buses all with wood. And they are very busy on that time for these buses because nobody do that.
Hence, Gamal Shaheen and his family's work is incredibly unique and traditional, maintaining Bahrain's culture. However, he still considers modern influences when working, especially in the designs of his doors.
It's a tradition design. This is coming from the family, from Muharraq, and some of it from India. I have 14 people now with me. Mostly they are from India and some of them Bangladesh.
Therefore, with the influences of globalization, Gamal Shaheen's traditional designs are transforming into a beautiful blend of Bahraini and Indian heritage.
I don't think that I want to retire. I will not retire. I think after that, this work will be after me. I think those people, because I don't see any Bahraini working in this job now. My door is open for everybody. Anybody want to come, we can teach him. There is no problem.
A challenge Bahrain is facing is preserving tradition while carrying on with modernity. They need to keep the skilled workers and invest into them to be able to carry on tradition.
While Muharrak's project is mainly about restoring the past, it doesn't forget about the present and believes that showing today is as important as representing yesterday. Hence, traditional infrastructures stand proudly with more modern buildings, such as the Purling Path Visitor Center and Museum.
This infrastructure was designed by Valerio Olgiati to merge the past and the present through Muharrak's traditional commune in this architecture.
These ruins in a traditional market, now protected by these burnt coral concrete walls.
This contrasts these traditional houses with its beautifully carved doors and windows, providing refuge for these amazing plants. It even brings you back to old Bahrain, and you can even still hear some of the bustling families and communities that live around here.
Yet, Muharrak allows us to keep one step in the present and one step in the past, with the new modern artworks and the contemporary art, which is extraordinary.
As we walk the Pearl Path, we stumble on Bahrain's CERN. Dr. Mohammed, a PhD in particle physics and the scientific director of this center, explains to us the importance of this.
This center is working with the largest center in the world. It's called CERN. What's CERN? Is European Center for Nuclear Research, established between all European countries, 26 countries. They built one center. This is 70 years ago. Started 1950, established, start working from 1950 till now. Now there is 16,000 people working there. They build a lot of huge machines, and the latest one is the Large Hadron Collider, which is the largest machine in the world. When a center in Bahrain is working with that center, that's very, very big achievement. We hope that this center will continue for better, and we are planning that this place will be center of particle physics in the Gulf area. 2019, we went to Kuwait. Okay, first exhibition started in Bahrain. After that, it was traveling. We went to Kuwait, University of Kuwait. We finished in 3 months, but unfortunately there was a time of Corona, so we stopped a little. Last year we went to Saudi Arabia, to Riyadh also, exhibition. Now this year, this exhibition is permanent exhibition. It's not traveling, it's not for short time, it's for long time. CERN have two permanent exhibition only, one at CERN and one in Bahrain. The aim of this, as I said, to change the atmosphere, to help people, young kids, secondary school, university level, public also. They can come. Everything at this center is free. We are not charging. Workshop free, lectures free, visiting the center is free, and this is, I mean, unique. How we are working with them in different things, like we bring scientists from CERN to Bahrain, giving public lectures. That is very, very good for everyone in Sheikh Ibrahim Center, sharing us with workshops, scientific workshops. These workshops for teachers of physics, teacher of fundamental science, and students in the level of secondary school like you and university level. Okay, we are establishing another activities related to changing the atmosphere of fundamental science in the country. How you change? You have to, everyone knows that everything happened in technology depends on fundamental science. So these technologies application of what we understand. Without understanding, no technology. The other thing, how we work with CERN, we send students from Bahrain to CERN. And this is also a very, very big achievement that our students in Bahrain is not sitting here only, is going to some place which is the best place. Some of them summer training for 2 months, like this year, 3 going to CERN, and 5 they are going for research. So you are sharing a kind of research in physics, in IT, computer engineering, computer science, and in engineering with CERN. So you are using the largest machine in the world to the benefit of themselves first and to the benefit of University of Bahrain.
Hence, this represents a significant achievement for Bahrain. By sending Bahraini students to CERN, the country solidifies its presence on the global scientific map, further amplifying its voice on the international stage. These students will return with advanced knowledge and innovative ideas, eager to collaborate with local scientists and share their experiences with the community through lectures and outreach programs. This empowers Bahrain to evolve into a leading hub for scientific research and discovery.
Yet, Bahrain continues to embrace the idea of merging the old with the new, solidifying its unique identity.
This building is in a very old, the oldest place in Bahrain. And this is very, very good. In an area which is very, very old, you are dealing with very, very new science. It's very, very top science.
Bahrain, a name that resonates with history, culture, and innovation. Nestled in the heart of the Arabian Gulf, this nation has been crossroad of civilizations for a millennia. From its ancient Dilmun heritage to its vibrant modern identity, Bahrain's story is one of resilience, diversity, and evolution.
With Abbas, a steadfast ambassador for peace, working to make Bahrain the first true ambassador for peace, an inspiration to nations around the world. With Hussein, driven to showcase Bahrain's rich heritage and universality of culture. He blends tradition with a modern mindset in order to create art that is both meaningful and impactful and can resonate globally.
With Gamal dedicated to maintaining Bahraini tradition, it encourages people from all around the world to come and experience the country's rich cultural heritage.
With Dr. Mohammed tirelessly working to establish Bahrain on the scientific map through its collaborations with CERN, transforming the country into a central hub for groundbreaking scientific research and discovery.
Thanks to all our artists, scientists, cultural leaders, visionaries, Bahrain has a very promising future.
Countless other individuals are working tirelessly to promote Bahrain's culture and growth. With this in mind, we invite passionate and curious documentarians to continue this journey, shining a light on inspiring people who are preserving tradition while embracing innovation worldwide.
احنا وراك يا الحمر، وراك يا الحمر، كلنا وياك وياك يا البطل. روح والقى داعي لك من كل جماهيرك، حبنا لك ما ينوصف من كل مكان متابعينك. اي وينك وين بحريني تايم رافع الراس، بينك وبين تحدي ناوي يرجع بالكاس. يلا 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 حمس للناس، دربك خضر روح نافس وارجع لنا بانجاز. هذا البحريني ما تغلبونه، لنا هو نور عيني ما نقدر بدونه. شوفه يلعب كورة، يتعب على روحه كله عشان جمهوره. هي صارت هجمة بحرينية، راوغ عدي العب شوت جول 100. خلكم كلكم شهود هذه بداية الوعود، روحوا فالكم الذهب وانتو قدها وردود. يلا ها